So, who makes the better burger? Is it Burger King or is it Wimpy? Well, today I'm going to find out because I'm going to be trying them both to see who's best. So let's start off first with Burger King. So Burger King is usually known as the place to go for a great burger that's a little on the expensive side. But recently I compared it to Wendy's and found out that I slightly preferred Wendy's overall as a meal. So it's going to be interesting to see how it does against Wimpy. Let's head in. The interior decor of this one I would describe as a modernised classical fast food restaurant with a table and chairs and the added wood framing to make it feel a bit more chic. It's nice though, and a good open and bright space to eat in. Let's get ordering. The one I'm going for is the Whopper meal, right there, which came with a soft drink that you can fill up yourself. Is it just me though, or is it a little confusing with how you're supposed to do it? For some reason, it's a combination of pressing the touchscreen buttons and then pressing the physical drink button in the middle, which I missed a few times. Eventually, I figured it out and managed to fill up my cup, but it should be easier than this. Right, so here is the complete Whopper meal I ordered. Let's have a closer look at what you get. You get the Whopper as labelled, and it looks to be a big burger going by the wrapping. You get a portion of fries and the soft drink that took me a while to make. Speaking of which, it was a Diet Coke. So let's have a quick sip before we start eating. Very nice. I'm going to start off with the chips. They're the thicker variety you get here, kind of like a cross between a McDonald's chip and a chip shop chip, somewhere in the middle. Let's see how it tastes. Delicious. The chips are well salted, which is not always the case. The outside is crisp and gives a great crunch when you bite into it. The inside is soft and fluffy with a subtle potato flavour. It's a nice chip. It really makes a difference when they're crispy like this. Okay, let's move on to the burger and remove it from its packaging. And there it is. It's a great looking burger and pretty big too. Let's open it up and see exactly what you get on the inside. So you have the seeded bun, a generous amount of lettuce and mayo, tomatoes and onions with a bit of ketchup, and also cheese, which is an added extra. I thought I'd include it as you kind of have to have cheese in a burger. You then have the burger itself and just the bun on the bottom. Let's eat it. Amazing. The bun is soft and bouncy when you bite into it. The lettuce, tomato and onion add a freshness and moisture to the bite. You get a bit of a kick from the onions too. The burger is meaty with a good beefy flavour. The mayo adds a creaminess. The ketchup adds a bit of sour sweet tang. And the cheese adds a salty creaminess too. It's a good burger. I want to try out a bit of the actual burger patty itself just to get a sense of the flavours. I've got a bit of it here. It looks similar to any burger patty out there. Let's try it. Delicious. It's got a good meaty chew, definitely has a strong beef flavour, and the one thing that sets Burger King burgers apart from the rest is that it has a nice flame grill flavour too, which is fantastic. I'm not sure why other fast food places don't do the same thing with their burgers, as it makes it taste better. Okay, as good as the burger is, I need to try out a combo bite with it. I've only got chips to add in, so let's just add the chips. Amazing. You get all the usual flavours and textures from the burger, but the chips just add an extra crispy crunch which introduces another texture that's not already in the burger, and along with the fried potato flavour, It just ups it to a new level. What a great Burger King meal. I think this might actually be better than the previous one I had. Maybe adding the cheese made a difference, or maybe it's just this location. Who knows? Either way, I finished up this meal in no time at all, with chip and burger bites all the way to the end. What a great meal that was. The flame grilled taste of the burger at Burger King is always on point. So the total cost of that meal was £8.99. Let's move on next to Wimpy. So I'm really looking forward to this Wimpy burger, especially after having their breakfast, which I thought was fantastic and at a great price too. So if the burger can match up, we are in for a real treat. Let's head in. The inside screams fast food place, but after my last visit, a few of the comments were suggesting it's not actually a fast food place, but a proper restaurant, if you know what I mean. And that's only emphasised by the table service you get, rather than ordering at the counter and collecting your food. The menu is a good size, with a lot of delicious sounding meals. It even has no beef options, which I'm guessing is vegetarian or vegan. So they cater to all here, not just the meat eaters. The pictures at the bottom though make you want a proper burger for sure. And that's exactly what I'm getting, the Wimpy cheeseburger and fries. Surprisingly, the drink did not come with the meal. I had to order it separately. I guess this means it is a restaurant after all. Anyway, let's have a quick drink before the food arrives. Right, so here is the Wimpy cheeseburger meal I ordered. Let's have a closer look at exactly what you get. You get the Wimpy cheeseburger, which is maybe a little underwhelming, but we'll have to see how it tastes. You get a good portion of fries, a lot more than Burger King, that's for sure, and the drink that I got separately. Let's dig in. I'm going to start by adding a bit of salt to the chips, as they're not salted. So as mentioned before, a pretty big portion. They're a nice golden colour. They actually look very similar to the Burger King ones, but will they taste the same? There's only one way to find out. Eat it. Very good. They have a crunch to the outside as you bite into it, so they're definitely crispy. You get a fried potato flavour too. The inside is again soft and fluffy, and maybe a little more substantial than the Burger King ones, but maybe a little more on the plain tasting side though. I think it needs some ketchup, which luckily is at every table. So let's try it with a bit of ketchup. A lot better. Okay, I need to move on to this burger. Is it just me, or does it look a little basic? Let's see what's on the inside. You get the burger with cheese just under the top half of the bun. You have some tomatoes, then some lettuce, which is as much on the plate as it is inside the burger, and then the bun on the bottom. Let's try it. It's decent. The bun is soft and bouncy. You can see it's been toasted. The lettuce and tomato add a freshness and crunch to the bite, and also moisture too. The burger has a meaty chew and a beefy flavour. It kind of tastes like a burger from a burger van, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The cheese adds a bit of creaminess. I'm a little undecided about this, to be honest. Let's add in some ketchup and see if that improves things. It definitely does. I want to move back to the actual burger patty itself. They all look the same from every fast food place you go, but the taste varies a lot, as I'm finding out here. Let's give it one more try. Okay. For me, it kind of tastes like a burger you would get from a burger van at 3 o'clock in the morning after a night out, but not as oily. I think I'm underwhelmed here. Let's combo up this burger and add in some chips to see if it can be saved. Combo bites have always been the best way to eat most meals, so let's try out this combo. Nice. I have to admit, after having their breakfast, which I really enjoyed, I was expecting something amazing, so this is a little underwhelming, which is my key word for today. The service though, on the other hand, was fantastic. Really great service from the staff. It's just a shame about the food.
So that was a decent burger meal. Probably not one of the best I've had, but not the worst either. So the total cost of that meal was £10.95. So which was the better burger? Comment down below which one you preferred. For me, it's an easy decision. Burger King takes it. The burger was better and so were the chips. So overall, they're the winner. Okay, if you like the video, click on the thumbs up icon below and click on subscribe to come along for the next food journey, and I'll see you there.